On this episode of Lapeef, Let's Talk.
Also, we have all these conversations about women and the nature of women. Women need to be led. Women are like children. Women, So if we believe that, then why are we still having these conversations and not showing up as men, as the leaders that can say, okay, you said that, that's what you believe. Okay, I'm gonna feed you the point. Okay, you didn't get the point then. Boom, let's keep it moving.
Okay, now if that was possible, right?
Just shout out to BAG. Shout out to BAG.
Just say if that was possible, right?
All right, y'all, we gotta keep it brief. Keep it brief so we can move on.
For the realer. If that was possible, realer, imagine how this show would go. If I sit here and say, Kay, who the president of the United States? And she said Hillary Clinton. And I said, no, it's not. Oh, but you know what? We're gonna let it go. All right, next talking point. Hey, no, you have to deal with facts. Facts move the conversation. And it's not worth having a conversation if people don't tell the truth. That's my
Hold on. No, we can come back to it.
But his opinion
was that you was agreeing with Courtney when you could have just Googled it to see that what he said was factual.
No, I agreed with Courtney because I did Google it and she was reading the actual definition.
No,
yes, she was. She was reading the definition. I Googled it, and so much so I
read the exact definition.
Divine means of God. It also means pleasant. That was the other definition that came up. So that's why before I even asked
basic facts that this is why conversations get derailed, because you just can't concede that, you know what, Courtney was wrong. And guess what? I think Chaotic was wrong too when he brought up that thing.
But Mr. Logic, though, like even with the God thing, it doesn't mean that I'm wrong or he's right. When I say like a God, what I think of God, he's omnipotent. He's timeless. We are humans. We are not. He's infinite. We're finite. That is God to me. It's more than just creator. He created the world. We did not create this. We didn't create oxygen. God did.
And
so
that's
his creation supersedes his creation.
The only problem with it is you told him he was wrong. See, you can have your perspective, but you told him he was wrong. If you didn't say he was wrong, then you could say, okay, you're right, but this is what I think God is, or this is what God mean to me. You didn't do that. You said he was wrong. Now that's why I said the discord come from conceding to facts.
Okay. I asked him what the definition, I asked him what his definition was. And he said what it means to me. That's what he said. So he gave his perspective of what the word means. Then I read the definition and it didn't mean that. And then he said, well, it's like a God because I'm a creator. And again, I said, well, what my God is more than someone that has the ability to create. He has the ability to save. So that was dialogue, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I was just completely wrong.
You keep saying what you think it is.
I read the definition.
How you feel, but that's what I'm saying. It's the problems that come into it. You just couldn't concede that the man was right.
But he did. That wasn't the definition. The definition is Webster's. It's not what I feel the definition is. Look it up.
Mr. Logical, you ain't being logical tonight. You ain't, because it would make sense if he would have said, you know, the definition of divine is this, but this is what it means to me. That's not what he said. He looked up the definition. I asked the question. I asked, what do you mean? What makes you divine? And he said, because I build things and I'm a man. And this, that, and the next.
People can Google this. Wait, hold up. I'm done. I'm finna go eat my sushi. All people got to do is Google the definition.
Don't go Logic.
Wait. And see that it means God. And then God, by definition, is created. So therefore, everything he said was absolutely correct. And this is dividing the community, because now, instead of saying, you know what? Yeah, okay, you're right.
Wait.
It's right to you, though. But it's okay to have these. It's conversations.
Don't leave. Don't leave, Logic. Hold on. Let me say this real quick, Courtney. And this is what I'm saying, Logic. Do you see how much time you just spent talking about somebody else's definition of divine?
I'm not talking about nobody else's definition. I'm talking about the definition.
Right. I get that, Logic. Come back on camera. I'm not going to have this conversation with you off camera because you kind of proving what I'm saying, bro. This is what I was seeing last night. See, we need to move the conversation forward. We just spent an inordinate amount of time majoring on minor just to prove a point that somebody was wrong on the definition.
No,
hold on, real quick. I'll play down.
That was my overall stand. I'm serious.
That's what I'm saying, bro. The people in the audience that want to know.
I said,
hold on, we got to do one at a time.
We're disconnected.
I'm allowed.
The reason we're divided is because of what? People can't concede to facts, right?
That.
Now we're actually seeing it in action when I brought it to light. You see, they not arguing. They're not arguing the point that I said that chaotic, the truth was wrong about Hun.
Right.
They're not arguing about that. Nobody's arguing about that. Right.
But
now they're arguing about a definition that all they got to do is research.
I got you, Logic, but everybody and their mama, listen, but everybody and their mama for buckhead to bankhead can see that, bro. Like we just spent all that time in a circular argument about nothing because y'all still end up in the same place. And that's what I'm saying. That's one of the other reasons why we divided as men. This is what I'm saying, fam. Y'all finna see a different version of the kid, fam, because I ain't with this shit, fam. We gotta move forward, man. We ain't got this type of time, bro. We don't. If they don't get it, cool. Keep it pushing. Right? On to the next point. What's the next point? Because you're right. You started out talking about, listen, the problem is people can't concede. I try and keep it fair and balanced. I concede on both ends. See how I did it? That's what you were saying. See how I did it? I was able to concede on this end. I was able to concede, and I agree with you in these spaces. But also, we have all these conversations about women and the nature of women. Women need to be led. Women are like children. Women, So if we believe that, then why are we still having these conversations and not showing up as men, as the leaders that can say, okay, you said that, that's what you believe. Okay, I'm gonna feed you the point. Okay, you didn't get the point then, boom, let's keep it moving.
Okay, now if that was possible, right?
Just shout out to BAG. Shout out to BAG.
Just say if that was possible, right?
All right, y'all, we gotta keep it brief. Keep it brief so we can move on.
For the realer. If that was possible, realer, imagine how this show would go. If I sit here and say, Kay, who the president of the United States? And she said Hillary Clinton. And I said, no, it's not. Oh, but you know what? We're gonna let it go. All right, next talking point. Hey, no, you have to deal with facts. Facts move the conversation. And it's not worth having a conversation if people don't tell the truth. That's my
hold on. No, we can come back to it.